Hello everyone, I am going out for dinner tonight with some friends, so I thought, oh, I'm going to sneak off and put some makeup on. Not sure what sort of, actually I do have an idea of the makeup I want to do. I want to do a matte brown, not massively smoky, but flattering kind of winged out eye. So that's the makeup I'm going to go for. I haven't really decided what I'm going to use as yet, but yeah, let me get going. I'm going to actually get my hair out of my face today whilst I do it. I just fancy having my hair off my face, and the only problem with short hair is you can't kind of sweep it all off. I can pin it back, but it just doesn't give me that, oh, it's just completely clear, my face. Right, I'm going to pop my Augustinus Bader moisturiser on that I got from a calendar. I do also use number 7 moisturiser because it's got proven benefits in it. So I tend to use that, but I also like to use this one as well because this is really, really rich and my skin is quite dry. So I like something that gives it a huge amount of shine. Look, it already makes your skin so glowy. What foundation should I go for today? I'm feeling either Pat McGrath or Lisa Eldridge. I'm going to go for the Pat McGrath purely because it's slightly lighter in coverage and I don't want anything too heavy, because whilst I was opening my drawers I found my Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter, which the label has rubbed off, and I want to pop that over the top, and I always forget this product. So I'm going to pop this one on first. This is in number 9, light medium. I'm going to start off with a sponge with it first, and then I could always use a brush if I want a tiny bit more coverage. Such a beautiful foundation. I often use different foundations for different occasions, and this one's quite nice. A reasonable coverage, but still looks like you've not got anything on, which I like. I'm going to take a little bit of Nars Creamy Radiant Concealer in Vanilla. This is my lightest concealer, and I want to lift this area. So I'm going to pop that there. I might actually pop that there, a little bit there, and a touch on my chin to bring that forward. I'm going to take a setting brush just to blend that. Use my fingers to check that's blending. And then take a slightly stumpier brush, so slightly smaller and denser, to work that corner in there. So it's going to lift that eye from the corner, so it makes it come forward as well. I'm going to take a little bit of my MAC Studio Fix powder. This one is in NW20, yeah, so it's a little bit lighter again. So again, I'm using that as a base eyeshadow because I really like these because it's such a good coverage. I like to use it as the base eyeshadow. I'm going to pop that on to lift the eye, give me a nice blank canvas to work from. If you have Microporous, you can use that just to tape the eye. This is a surgical tape, so it's used for bandages, but it's very, very gentle and rips really easily. So you just break a little bit off, and you can use that if you struggle with your corner eye, you know, just place on there. And then you never have to worry about going wrong again. And the makeup's a little bit wet, so it's not sticking as well, but it's fine. You're just going to match that up under your lashes and pull it straight across. So that's where your wing would naturally go. I'm not really sure what browns to use, but this was sent from MAC, which is really pretty, which is Connect in Colour. Yeah, Connect in Colour eyeshadow palette. But I quite like this brown here. No, this one here. I like this brown here. I think it's really pretty. And I like the size of the mirror. So that was a very nice large mirror. So let's start off with what colours are in here. We have got Naked Lunch, which is this one here, Mega Mocha. So I think I'm going to use Naked Lunch and Mega Mocha. So we will start off with Naked Lunch, and that can go over the middle of the eye. This has got a slightly pinky tone to it, this eyeshadow. It's probably not the one I would definitely go for, but I wanted it to be slightly more creamy than I did pinky, but I want to use a whole palette because who can be bothered to reach for something else? So I'm going to use that as the base. And this is on a MAC 217S. Then I'm going to go in with the second colour I mentioned, which was called Mega Mocha, which is also a little bit pinky. Just not what I wanted. I wanted it to be more browny. Never mind. We'll go with it. I could actually just use a bronzer there. Maybe I'll go over it with a bronzer. And just lifting that up and out. These brushes are cut so they blend really nicely, so you don't have to do much work. If you look, they're really, really tapered. Let me show you. They're really nicely tapered, so it does a lot of the blending for you. If you get a brush that's very flat, it's going to be very hard to work with. And then I'm going to go in with an angle brush. This is a My Kit Co My Sharp Angle. And I'm going to use the darker brown, which in this palette is called Hoax. And just pop that along the outside. So by having that micropore, it's just making it so much easier for me. It's also catching any fall down that might come under here. What I'm going to do is go in by 217 that I used before and the brown very softly, and then just place it on, but just wing it up. So it's just creating a softer dimension through there. I spent ages building that line up. Now, I didn't spend ages, but I spent a bit of time. Now I'm just using the brush and a bit of product just to make that have a bit of shape through there. Next up, Lisa Eldridge Ground Coffee Eyeliner. I love these liners, and I'm going to take that in the top waterline. It's a great liner, goes on really, really creamy and easy, but then it sets really nicely. And then I'm going to take my Huda Beauty Life Liner Quick and Easy in brown. I'm just going to take that right in the inner corner, keeping it to the lash line, pull it out and follow. So it's just giving me a tiny bit more depth at the lash line. It's still not black, it's just a dark, rich brown, which I find on me a little bit more flattering and softer. Should we pop a little bit of this through the middle? It's not really what I was going for, but let's see. It's not really too noticeable, so kind of pretty. If you've got a palette, you want to use all the colours, don't you? And because I've used that, I just need to go back in with my brown liner and just check that that line is still there and uniform. Shiseido eyelash curlers, just to crimp my lashes. And let's go number 7 mascara, because it's a good biggie. I hope I'm not leaning too low when I go in close for you to be able to see. So I have just taken a little bit of remover on a Q-tip because I don't want there to be any makeup through my brows, and that could save me having to put any colour through my brows. So I'm going to just take away any foundation that may, or powder that may have graduated to my eyebrows, so that they are all my brows. And then I'm going to take my, where she be at? My Refi Brow, which is right in front of me, which I always use. I need to find a different one really, because it's getting a bit boring. Now, I don't drink at all. I'm deciding whether to have a drink tonight. If I don't drink, then I could just drive myself. So yes, I'm going to have a drink tonight. But I just have to stick to vodka because anything else makes me really ill. I never drink. I don't drink because I get so ill. My body's like, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 your limits. And that's the problem. Once I get a taste of it, There is no off. And I end up out. I ordered some corner lashes from Amazon. False lashes, natural look, homemade, reusable. Little corner ones. Let's give them a go. I can't use strip lashes anymore. They make my eyes water in the corners. So corner ones are the way for me. Individuals or corners. I sometimes put strip ones on for a video, but I don't have long before my lashes start watering and they have to come off. My eyes start watering and they have to come off. Just makes it a little bit thicker in the corner, doesn't it? Right, now I can see what my brows are doing. I'm going to go in with a little bit of my NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint pen in the colour Ash Brown. Oh, I do have a darker one. Let me just see. No, Ash Brown is perfect. And just do a couple of little lines here. Just to make my brows look a little bit thicker than they naturally are. Should we take the tape off and see what we're working with? Let's take the tape off and see how the eyes look. Lovely. I'm going to go in with a bit of my Nars Night Swan Under Eye Brightener. I actually really like the Sisley Under Eye Brightener, but I haven't got it to hand. Really love it. We'll use this just because it's here. The Sisley Under Eye Concealer is amazing. My Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. This is in number 3. Pop some on. I'm going to take my setting brush and just buff that in so it adds a lovely sheen. Chanel 390 Solid Tan Healthy Glow Cream Bronzer. Right up through my hairline. I'm also going to take a powder bronzer by MAC. This one is in Radiant Golden Glow, and just pick up the top of my cheeks because I want to powder the makeup down. I'm just using the bronzer to do that really. And I also want to take the bronzer on my 217 brush, just run it through here. So I've got a lovely bit of bronzing warmth through there as well. I'm going to take that under the eye as well. Let's pop a touch of extended play on the bottom lashes. I started watching that Wagatha Christie on Disney. Had to stop, I found it really grim. Just found it all like both sides trying to be famous, both sides. Oh, I just found it really grim, so I had to stop because I was like, this is quite vile TV actually. Okay, where are we up to? Let's powder. I'm going to go back in with my Studio Fix powder and just, I've got a little bit of glitter on my chin, which is annoying. And just powder down any areas that are a little bit too shiny. And then I'm going to put shine back in. The Katie Jane Hughes Trio. So you've got the gloss, the highlighter and the brush. So I'm going to go in with the gloss, dip it in the highlighter, whack it on the top of my cheekbones, shine. Is that too stark, that line there? No, I think it'll be fine. A little bit of that on there. This is Rare Beauty Bliss Blush. Bliss Blush. These are very pigmented. Just use my finger to work that in. I think with that pinky blusher on the cheeks, actually the pink through the eyes is really nice. Kind of, they complement each other. Okay, last, lip. Let's do Victoria Beckham lip liner in 02. I always wear a nude lip if I'm going out for dinner because it's only going to wear off or rub off. And I don't take any makeup out with me to touch up. And then I'm going to use Thanks It's MAC lipstick. unleash the barnet. And there you have the finished look. Ready to go out, have some lovely dinner, a couple of glasses of vodka, shots of vodka, pints of vodka, no, vodkas, that's it, isn't it, a couple of vodkas. Dry is good to go. Thank you for watching, hope you've enjoyed it. I will try to list the products below, if I remember, and I'll see you soon, bye.